Morning guys, so I've not been posting for a while, basically because I've had nothing of interest to post about, but today we start another job in St Albans. It's a bespoke TV cabinet with shelving to go up and around the TV. As you can see, we're fully loaded up with all our materials, the tools out, and basically what we've got to do is in this little alcove here, it's going to be a 2-drawer cabinet with a centre shelving system, and then up each side there'd be a small row of shelves either side, and then the whole top will then be filled with top shelves with supports in between. So we've got our base in, our sides and our tops. So the customer decided to go slightly bigger, so we're now slightly taller than before. This is going to be obviously where our skirting's all going to fill that. There's going to be a top on this. These are just braces. These are just structural. You won't see these because these will be inside the cupboard. We're going to put a 9mm back on this, which will make it all, which will square it all up. So this is how I make my cabinets. There'll be a support under here, stop this from bowing. Then there'll be centre divisions up, which will be scribed to fit in there nicely, so you don't see a gap above. Okay, so as you can see now, we've got our bottom supports in, front and back. We've got a 9mm back panel all pinned in, ready to go. So all we've got to do now is put our dividers in to make our 2 separate cupboards. So there'll be a divider here and another one over here. There'll be a shelf in there, a shelf in there, which will be adjustable, which will be put on pegs so they can be moved and adjusted. Then there'll be a shelf in here as well. So yeah, it's taking shape. I do all mine with screws. It's all screwed and pinned. You use pins just to get yourself a provisional fixing, because pins can be easily taken out without doing too much damage. So I always pin it first. As you can see here, look, there's a pin there. That just pins it, so I make sure I get all my joins flush. Everything's nice, finished flush. And obviously you're not going to see any of this because this is going to have a fillet panel in once it goes in the room. This is it in situ. We've now got our centre supports in, which are screwed from the top and from the bottom. So we can now get our shelves in, which will be adjustable height shelves. We just got to put fillet panels in. We're going to run an extension lead from this socket carefully around the back, up through into here with a 4-way socket inside, so they can plug all their appliances in. Taking shape. Okay guys, so we've got our lead run, which is, you can see it's plugged in down now. So we're going to drill holes through the side panel so all the devices can be through, and there'll be a hole through the top behind the TV to keep all the cables nice and tidy. So we're going to cut the top for this now. Now, if you've got a set square like this, as you can see, there's a bit of movement. Always check all your corners. So I know that I'm running out by about 3 or 4mm. Not a lot really. I mean, it's more a curve in the plasterboard. It's going to be quite difficult to scribe. So I'm just going to cut mine square, and once it's corked in, you'll never know. Okay, so that's our top in now. Just got to ask the client whether she wants to keep it square or put a ball nose on it. Then we're going to do our 2 fillet panels either side, and then we're ready for doors. pause it. Okay, so now we've got to do our shelves. We're going to put our shelves on now, and then we'll do the doors afterwards. So as you can see, I've got a load of timber ripped down. They want it 280mm wide. So we've got a load of timber ripped down already. So we're going to start assembling. Okay guys, so we've got our shelves made. So the TV sits in this section. And that DVDs or whatever either side. And then just general storage. Just got to get the doors done, the plinth done, and it's ready for decorating. Okay guys, so our customer wants the doors to look similar to these panelled doors. Now obviously we're dealing with 18mm. So what we're going to do is, we're going to use 9mm and 12mm, and we're going to cut a 12mm slot, and as you can see we've put a little routed pattern in it. That's going to sit in the middle, and then we've cut these with routed grooves on, and when it all comes together it's going to look something like that. That's about as close as I'm going to be able to get it with just basic router bits, so hopefully the client will be happy with that. Okay guys, so we're basically done for today and it's looking pretty good. So we've got our doors on. Shelves are loose in the bottoms of the cupboards at the moment because they're going to be floating shelves. And that's it, ready for paint. Find if they want to put handles on or whether they want to just put the push system on it. But yeah, I think it's not bad for a day's work. Don't forget guys, like, follow and subscribe to my YouTube channel. See you soon.